Hello students, today's topic is caste system as a discriminatory system. As you know that social stratification is the common and very important feature of the society, and it is a feature of each and every society. Either it is the European society, American society, or the Indian or the Asian society. Everywhere there is the existence of any or some kind of social stratification, and it means the existence of different levels or the classes in the society is very common, and it is present in each and every ages of the history. If you are reading the history or you are looking the history, then you will obviously find that in each and every ages of the past there was the existence of different levels or the classes in the society. Means we cannot imagine a classless society. Whether Karl Marx has given a theory of classless society and struggleless society, vision and the imagine about the equality and homogeneous society, but practically it is not possible. History is telling us that each and every ages of the world history there was the class struggle, and there were the presence of different classes in the societies. You will see in the ancient world, either this was the Europe or the Asia, there was the three categories, three classes in the society: the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. Same as in the medieval world, there were also the presence of upper class, middle class, and the lower class. But this upper class, middle class, and lower class was especially prescribed and defined by the economical condition and social conditions. In the current world, you can see easily that in each and every segment or corner of the land in the world is continuously following this stratification. Means the existence of upper class, middle class, and lower class is continuously existing. In Europe, you will obviously see that the classes are now defining as the economical and political strata. The classes are again defined and again found in the European societies. The upper class is highly educated, uh, rich, means economically powerful and politically powerful, while the middle classes are just moderate level, and the lower classes are, you can see, you can say that these are the farmer and laborers. And this classification is also found in Asia as well as in our country India. In India, the caste system is a very special feature that is based on the stratification. In the caste system, there are the three different classes or three different groups of the caste. First is the upper caste. These castes are economically, politically, and socially rich. They have the some acquired resources, acquired extra knowledge and education, and they have also acquired the muscle power and money power. While the second class, that is officially called the OBCs, they have the less power, less economic or poor economic condition than the upper caste. And same as there is the third segment or the third level of the or third class of the caste, and this caste group, that is the bottom level or the lower level, it is called the scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. These are very economically poor, politically less active, or sometimes you can say politically deactive, and socially poor or socially inferior than the middle classes or OBCs or the upper caste, general castes. So this classification of caste or this categorization of the caste, that is again divided the Indian society into three different levels or three different classes: the upper caste, the middle caste, or the OBCs, or next and the last one, that is consisting in the bottom level, that is the lower caste or SC/STs. This caste division is obviously seen that basically related to the economic structure. Means we can say that there is a deep relation between the classes and caste. Means the community which have acquired the knowledge, means education, the political status, means higher political status, and the economic growth, means have the large quantity of the resources, and they have captured the bigger area of land masses. So these are automatically uplift their standard or living strata, and they become the upper caste. And the classes or caste which have not got the opportunities or chances from the last hundreds of the years or thousands of the years, they have automatically uh, gone up to down or at the bottom, and their social status, political status, and economic status is very low. And if they are trying to upliftment their society or their family, then they are oppressed and discriminated by the upper caste. Why this? Because upper caste continuously want to remain at the top, and they want to utilize and use these bottom classes or the lower caste as a useful resource or as a instrument. The upper caste want to utilize this lower caste as the labor or as a slave. Either it is very common that constitutionally slavery is banned, untouchability have also banned, but it is the automatic mentality of the upper class that they are trying to use these lower caste for their benefits only. They don't want to the upliftment of these lower caste. Sometimes the upper caste people say that if the lower caste will be equal as us, then who will do our small works or these slavery works? So let them remain in the bottom, and let them do their works as they are doing from the ancient time. So this is important, that this division and discrimination due to division is continuously happening, and you can say it is automatically doing by the upper caste, and lower caste are automatically and sometimes by pressure they are continuously existing at their lower position. But it is seen that some people of lower caste, means Dalit communities, who have got or acquired the economic status upliftment or the political status as higher, like the Dalit communities have also given few bigger politicians or great politicians like Mr. K.R. Narayan, our former president, Ms. Meera Kumar, the former Lok Sabha speaker. They have got their position at the top level, and due to this they are automatically acquiring all the other status also. Means if any person is achieving one status as a higher position, then the other status will be automatically uplift. Means the people who have got the richness or the political power or the religious power, then the other status will be automatically uplift, and he will become, or he will acquire the higher status in the society. While you can see that in the same society or in the same Indian community, some upper caste people who are working as a peon or as a sweeper, means the Brahmins who are working as a peon or sweeper, they have automatically goes down their other status, like their political status will be goes down, their social status will be automatically goes down, and sometimes they are counted or they are measured as the bottom classes or the lower classes. So any of the status or any of the position, either it is the social, economic, political or religious, it is mandatory that if the one segment will be uplifted, then the other segments will be automatically uplifted. So this stratification and the discrimination based on this stratification of caste system is continuing in the societies, and we will discuss in the next video that how is this is practicing in Indian society for a long time period or thousands of the years.